Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, yeah. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. The Daps and Pounds show. This is the Daps and Pounds show. Yeah, you know.
Hey. Hi. How are you? We're good. This is episode 18 because we represent two mics,
two friends
in one show. The Daps and Pounds show. Booyaka. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Man, oh man. This week was a short week. A lot of people didn't have to work on Monday, but I promise you, it feels like it was a long week to me. What about you?
Yeah, end of the month, car sales. That means crazy time. So
You were really busy.
I was busy. Yeah,
Okay.
I was busy.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
good.
End of the month, fine. Glory be to God. Putting food on the table, man.
Cool.
Can't complain.
Cool.
So new month now
Cool.
in June.
Cool. Can you guys believe it's June?
No.
Already. June. I feel like just yesterday, everyone was ringing in the new year, and now it's June. We've been doing this now for 18 weeks straight. But guess what? We're having fun doing it. Shout out to all the loyal listeners. Make sure, if you want to find us, go to, just search Daps and Pounds on YouTube and on Stitcher. Make sure you do that. And also, our social media sites are Instagram and Twitter. Both of those are Daps_Pounds. Now, when you're on YouTube, when you're on Stitcher, when you're on iTunes, because you can listen only to us on iTunes, you can easily review us. That helps us in the rankings. And you can leave a comment. That really helps us in the rankings. So make sure that if you've been listening for a while and you still haven't left a review or a comment, do us the biggest favor and leave us those things on YouTube, iTunes, and Stitcher. And just drop by our social medias to say what's up. We always respond back. It's going to be a good show. Today, we are going to be talking about Game 1 of the NBA Finals. That just took place yesterday. Yeah, that just took place yesterday. We're also going to be talking about new music. Bunch of random releases this week, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I really wasn't, like, again, this year has been crazy for new releases.
A lot of output.
And so, man, we got a surprise or two.
Yeah.
Mainly one big one for us.
For sure. So we're going to be talking about new music. We're also going to be giving you guys our
Top five.
Today, it's our top 5 favorite sneakers.
Sneakers.
It's something that I love. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
it's
man.
going to be awesome.
Yeah, man. And then we're just going to be like, we're not going to lie, guys. We're always going to be honest with you. We kick around topic ideas, and we were just like, what's hot? What's popping? We were like, you know what? We're just gonna fly by the seam of our pants today. So, who knows where this is gonna go today? Is it gonna be a good episode? Yeah, it is. You know why? Because we're 18 wheeling right now.
18.
Our podcast
wheeling.
is now an 18 wheeler.
Our podcast can buy cigarettes.
Our podcast is 18-inch rims.
Our podcast can join the military.
Our podcast can buy a lotto ticket.
Our podcast really wishes it was 21 because it would have more allowances that we could name, but it's not yet.
Podcast is most likely a senior in high school.
Our podcast, if it was smart, is like a freshman in college.
He's a smart guy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Smart guy. Smart guy.
I heard a bar in a battle rap this week.
Uh-oh.
That was so crazy about that. It was like, it was crazy. It had something to do with like Tia and Tamara. You know, that's her brother.
Right.
So it had something to do with like, while you were something Tia and Tamara, I was a smart guy. But whatever it was hard. I'm not doing it justice. I apologize. But I heard it. I was like, ooh. Ugh, triple double.
Yo,
Rust
why does that
face.
dude up top look like the kid from Stranger Things?
Oh, he does a little bit. He's amazing, by the way.
I don't know.
This dude?
Let him know.
He's amazing.
Let the
his name
people
is
know.
Francesco Yates. If you hear him sing, he sounds like a 1980s black R&B singer.
Oh, dang.
With
well,
like
he's
a
got the
Jerry
hair.
Curl type of
Yeah,
situation.
he's got the hair.
No, he's amazing. He was on Good Morning America a couple days ago, or a couple of years ago. And my mom, that's how she finds all her information. And she was like, hey, Malcolm, who's this guy? I was like, I don't know. So I looked him up, and he's dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Where do you want to start today? You want to go freestyle?
I mean, we should probably do good, bad. Yeah, man.
All right, my good is super bland, but I'll just say it. No more cold. I am realizing as I get older that I hate the cold.
Yeah, no,
you
cold
have
can
to
die.
layer up, which is good because I like clothes, but it's bad because it's layering up is hot when you're in places. You gotta take off all this stuff.
Come on, man.
So you don't overheat. And then when you're outside, that means you usually have to scrape. That means if you're me, you usually have to watch your step because I fall a lot.
Yeah, you do.
It means gloves, right? Because you don't want your knuckles to get nippy.
No.
It means shuffling your feet. Cold weather, to me, I don't see a point for it. I
Makes
don't
your skin more ashy, too,
understand-
'cause it's dry.
Yes, your skin dries out. I don't understand why cold weather is a thing. And today it's like 80 something, and it's like when you live in the middle of Illinois, even when it's like 75 and sunny, you're never like, You're like, don't want to risk it. Could snow tomorrow. But it finally looks like we're in that time of the summer where we can rest and we can just say it's gonna be warm for a while. It's
Where
gonna
you
be a
can go
hot
out-
summer too, I think.
Where you can go outside and at night and you're like, this is very pleasant.
Yeah. I like the summer nights that you can wear shorts
And a hoodie.
like a hoodie or a long sleeve crew neck, and then just walk around.
Yeah,
Those are the best summer nights.
best. They're the
Hopefully
best
we have
around.
some of those.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
good.
That's my good is the fact that it's finally warm outside. My bad, honestly, I don't have one this week. Like this week was decent.
No.
Yeah, this week was pretty decent.
No, Malcolm, you can't have no bad days
No.
or any moments. You didn't get to see me more than 2 times this week.
That's a normal thing, though.
That's a bad.
Okay, that's a bad.
You heard it here first.
That's a bad. I don't see any of my friends during the week. I just see
we
Brandon
don't see
every day.
each other every evening.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you work out with them.
we work out and study every single day, so it's like
Yeah.
a lot of Brandon in my life. But other than that, I just work and sleep.
Work.
What about you?
Work.
Good, bad.
Yo. Goods. Memorial Day. Poppin'. That was a good. Now, we released on Monday, our show, on Memorial Day. It was just nice to have a day off, and, we ate some good food.
Yeah, it was
Saw
very
each
chill.
other. It was
Very
good.
chill.
Very chill. Good. Another good. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about this good.
Okay.
This is a topic that has not been brought up on the show,
Uh-oh.
and I feel like we need to do it justice.
Or maybe not uh-oh. Automatically.
I don't know the last time you've been to this place, Malcolm,
Okay.
but my wife was in a meeting, and she knew she was going to be hungry. She didn't
Okay.
want to cook when she gets home.
Okay.
I don't understand that. She said, can you pick up some Taco Bell? Let's talk about how good Taco Bell is. See, I knew it. I had a feeling. You're getting grown up for me. You're getting too grown up. You're getting too grown up, Malcolm. Stop.
Listen.
I knew it. I had a feeling. I was like, I'm bringing this up, and I was like, I bet he hasn't even been to Taco Bell.
I went to Taco Bell probably 4 months ago.
Yeah. See, I could eat Taco Bell like every day.
Oh,
but
God,
anyways,
no.
a cheesy gordita crunch.
Okay.
No ranch. Add the creamy jalapeno sauce, which is the sauce that they put on their chicken quesadillas, in case of anybody didn't know that. It was very, very fresh, and when I ate it, I was like, this is really good. And without Taco Bell, we would not have Mountain Dew Baja Blast. and I respect that very much.
I don't mind Taco Bell. I like it actually more than a lot of people that I know do. There's some people that hate it, but I will
don't
say
mention his name.
I will say Taco Bell. Oh, that's right. He doesn't like it either. I wasn't even thinking about Brandon. My mom
He doesn't
hates
like
it.
Mexican food.
Yeah.
That doesn't even. I mean, I know Taco Bell's not really Mexican food, but at the same time, like
the thing is, I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to eat more healthy, and Taco Bell is just not real food.
Yeah,
and
and
so
there's not
it's
really
hard
a
for me
steamed
to.
broccoli fast food joint.
It's well, you can go to Chipotle and actually eat very healthy if you choose the right options. You can go to Subway and eat pretty healthy if you choose the right options.
I said steamed broccoli specifically. I didn't say you can't.
I'm not sure the
find
options.
a way.
There probably are in
Why don't
California.
you start something? Yeah, actually, yeah, there probably is like.
There's probably tons of little
there's like
spots.
vegan paradise out there.
Yeah,
where they all get together and they tell each other that they're vegans.
I'm far from a vegan. I can never be a vegan. I like meat too much. But I was just telling Brandon this. I think I'm going to calm down on pork.
Pork? That's fine.
Yeah, I think.
But you like chicken so much.
I don't even eat pork a lot at all. But I saw where there's people are starting to get sick because the regulations are like dropping on how they process it, I guess, and like people are starting to get worms and whatnot for pork intake, and I'm like, that's not me, because I saw an episode of Grey's Anatomy where they pulled worms out of this girl's anal cavity, and I was like, hey yo,
what?
No buen.
Oh gosh,
no buen for
I'll have to ask
Malky.
Mary about that episode.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, I respect Taco Bell a lot.
You know what it is?
What's your eating spot now, though?
Chipotle.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this free Chipotle thing, by the way. You have to use it tonight or tomorrow, but it's a buy one get one free coupon.
Oh, sick! I'll probably use it tomorrow.
Okay,
that'll be lunch. Probably. Yeah, Chipotle or
Chipotle's good. But
I've been cooking. I've been cooking a lot at home though. So I mean,
good for you.
I can't say that I've been eating tons out. You know, I'll do the occasional wings, the occasional chicken wings. That's like my bad food. Either Corey's Pub, which is a Peoria thing for you people who aren't in Peoria, or Wingstop, which should be everywhere for you guys. I think everyone knows about Wingstop now.
I need one of those Wingstop chicken burgers again. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Wingstop is so good to me. I love Wingstop.
They are good.
I love Wingstop. That's like my
they're
bad
a good place.
food.
Is it your bad?
Yeah.
I've been eating a lot of Arby's sliders.
They look good. I saw a commercial for the pizza slider.
I already tried
joint.
one. Tried one today.
Is it good?
I think mine wasn't as fresh as it could have been. But it's basically like and they even put, I didn't know this, but they put like marinara sauce on it. Yeah. So it tasted good. I don't think mine was like immediately fresh. I'm sure they were probably making like a bunch ahead of time. I'm probably going to try it again. I'll say it that much. But I think the buffalo chicken slider is still on top. And from everybody that I've talked to, it's like buffalo chicken slider is number one. Yeah.
Can you get it? Yeah, I'll get it off. I'll get no ranch.
Like their buffalo chicken sliders are actually like amazing.
I'll probably try the pizza one here pretty soon.
Well, you know, from 2 to 5, they're only $1. That's a deal. The more you know, guys.
In the near future, I will probably try a pizza slider because they looked interesting. This is interesting talk because I was watching a Little Yachty interview.
Which one? Hot 97 one?
Hot 97, where he wasn't eating vegetables. Did you see that?
I didn't see that one.
So he said that he's never eaten a vegetable.
What?
He said never ate them.
Yo, he lying.
I think he's lying, but he said like every time that his mom put him on the table, he just was like, well, they're just gonna be there, and like didn't eat them. And he's like, eventually I'm going to eat correctly. I'm gonna eat right. But then he said he once went 2 months without drinking water. And so Ebro is hilarious because Ebro has like this diet going on, and he said like, yo, I think the reason you mumble so much and because sometimes you're super coherent and I can understand everything you say, but then you kind of like
trail off
is because you're not eating your vegetables and water. Now that's an ongoing thing with him. He thinks that all of like the new rappers and stuff sound like that because they're not getting their water and vegetable intake. But then when Yachty was saying, yeah, I never eat vegetables, It like worried him. It was funny.
I mean,
It was a funny thing, and I think Yachty was just doing it, but it was really, it pertained to what we were talking about a little bit.
interesting.
All
All right, bad, yo. I just, oh my gosh. I hate ironing.
Ironing?
Yes, that's a bad.
There's a story behind this.
No, I just don't like it. I was trying, I haven't been lately on my bads. It's like, oh crap, let me think. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure if there's something I'm doing during my week that I find bad or don't like, whatever, I'll just jot it down. This month, ironing. I hate ironing. Like it's just, I don't even do it well. And that's another thing that I don't like because I feel like I'm ironing and then it's like no point. And then also I'm the kind of guy it's like, okay, yeah, but you sit and then your back immediately gets wrinkled. It's like, defeats the purpose.
So, a few things. One, when I was 6 or 7, my mom was ironing and I
She
burnt.
threw it at you?
No.
Oh.
She's only thrown a hammer at me.
Right, I remember that story.
I burnt myself because I was like backing up and I didn't see the iron. Like the iron was on the floor flipped up because I think our ironing board stopped working, and so she was like using a mat on the floor.
Right.
And so the iron itself was flipped up, but hot, and I was in her room meddling about, and I backed up and it got like the back of my heel. And I was like, oh, that hurts so bad. And I didn't know what to do. Freaked out. So that's one thing that's always left a bad taste in my mouth about ironing.
Okay.
2 is I need to invest in non-wrinkle shirts. I always say that I'm going to. And non-wrinkle shirts, they still wrinkle, but it's just...
Not as much.
Yeah, it cuts down a lot of... If you're just sitting like this...
You're fine,
for like a couple hours and you get up, you're fine. But if you're like bending for a long amount of time or something like that...
And you know me, look at me.
Then you wrinkle a little bit.
Look at me. You guys can't see, but when I talk...
He's moving.
My body's wiggling.
He's moving around if you're just listening.
It's moving. Oh my goodness. He on X game mode.
You know what though? I'm a dryer guy. Instead of ironing, I throw it in the dryer and de-wrinkle.
Oh.
That's what I do a lot.
I'm thinking steamer.
I've never used a steamer.
I heard they're really well. You just have to make sure you do it like right after they get out of the wash. So you like hang them and then you steam them and then you're done while they're drying.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I know. So ironing, you guys like it? Do you not like it? Let us know in the comments down below.
Let us know about iron.
That's my good bad.
Cool.
Oh man. Oh, another idea that I had, and thinking about it, we'll see. I don't know, but this idea of like, okay, what's a medium or a media like I would consume, but it's not created yet.
Okay.
And so an idea, you know me, gamer, watching Twitch earlier. Twitch is people playing games, you watch them or whatnot. They're pretty much online personalities now, but most of them stream games. Well, there's actually also a in real life Twitch channel. So people are streaming them doing like painting and stuff like that, and people will watch them. Well, my idea was, what if there was something where like a group of individuals did like a Bible study and then they like stream games together, like once a week.
So like combine it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then it's called.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Okay.
Tell me this isn't dope though.
Okay.
Verses and verses.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
There it is. Bible verses.
Yeah.
And then me versus you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Verses and verses.
I get the concept. I'm sure that that's not my world, but I'm sure in that community something like that could work.
Trust me.
I don't know the market to tell you if that already exists. You would know. I wouldn't know. We'll do it. That doesn't seem too hard.
I need to. Well, it's mainly like who to do it with.
Do you have any gamer friends that
would do a Bible study with me?
Study?
No. Well, maybe one. Maybe one.
It only takes one to get the fire going. It's the start of a hymn.
Oh, okay.
It only
Yeah,
takes a spark to get
Jeff Boyd
the
said he would do it,
going.
but he doesn't have a good enough computer right now. He says he's gonna build one once he gets married and all that. Because he says Lindsay with her photography, she's gonna need a better computer too. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Write the idea down, and then while you're waiting for him, research everything you can about ways to make it cool. Yeah.
I mean, I just do it. That's cool.
Okay, but you have to, like...
You know me. I just have to...
I know.
Yeah, just start it. That's what I need to do. I plan... You know me. I could literally plan
Why don't you do it?
entire
Why don't
time.
you do it by yourself first? Why don't you put a camera in front of your face and you're gaming? Well, right before you game, you have a Bible study, like right there, right? You have a Bible study right there.
I feel like the Bible study will need. Like, I feel like it's good to have, like, a little bit of back and forth conversation. Like, I don't want it to feel... Then that's a sermon.
Yeah.
I don't want to do, like, a sermon.
Okay. Well, then
Does that make sense, though?
A little bit. Not really. I would just do it. I would just do it myself and say, like, this is what's been on my mind. And then say, I was reading scripture today thinking about this, and this is where I was led. And then be like, yep, so if anybody's watching this wants to leave comments or whatever, you can. Now it's on time. It's on to gameplay. And I would do that until Jeff or whomever is able to have an actual Bible study with you.
It's true. And then I'll be like, also, ladies and gentlemen, I am a flawed human being. So if you do see me get angry in the middle of these games...
Yeah, actually, you're really competitive when it comes to stuff like that.
So?
I don't know if this is a great idea.
I don't care. Dude,
you don't like losing. You're terrible at that.
That's fine. Then accountability partners online. Okay. But I'm tired of, like, okay, I understand we're supposed to represent, but at the same time, like, I can't stand this idea, like, one person slips up and they do something wrong and it's all of a sudden like, oh, your testimony is slave.
You can slip up. You just can't, like, be
I think that would be good for me, though. But knowing,
dude.
You know how it is. You go over some people's house, you don't say anything. It's like, it's just, I think it'd be fine. I might slip up once or twice, maybe 80 times. I don't know. Forgive me. I'm a flawed human being. I'm real. I know I'm not perfect. I know my flaws. That's one of them, but I'm going to be honest about it.
We'll go for it.
And then, you know what? And also, too, the key with that would be is to, like, if it is done, then you need to, like, express that. You just can't, like, let it go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyways.
If you have a good community behind you online that's
we'll see.
Able to do that, then I think that it can go well. And I think that's a cool little market that you can do that you enjoy.
Yeah.
So it'd be a cool way to bring things together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Well, guys, let's get into new music. No. I really want to get us a drop machine. I really want to get an MPC. I want to record a whole bunch of drops in it so that while we're doing the podcast, we can have it hooked up and we can press a button and it can be flex bomb. It can be whatever. So that you don't have to do it in post. Yeah.
You can do that on your phone.
I know. You can do it on your phone, but how can we hook it to... How will we hook...
It would just have to be audio through your speaker.
Well, yeah, I mean...
pick it up through the microphone.
I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it like people are able to do at radio stations.
Oh, I don't know. That'd probably cost more equipment than what we got.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I want to do this.
Unless... I mean, I could maybe figure it out, but then we would have to, like... Sorry, guys. Anyways, no one cares about us trying to figure it out over the podcast. They want to know about that new music, Malcolm.
Okay. New music.
Okay.
Bunch of items dropped today. Namely, last night at about 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that. Party Next Door, he dropped Colours 2. It's an EP. There are only a handful of songs on this thing. And I'm telling you what. I really like Low Battery. Low Battery is my favorite song on this.
Low Battery's good.
A lot of jokes online saying he hid this from Drake. I laughed pretty hard at them. Like, there was a lot, like, in the thousands.
No, Party Next Door, people don't
thousands.
realize, like, Party has said, like, he has a catalog of songs that would put other artists to shame.
Yeah.
Like, he says he records, what was it? For his first album, before he released it, he said he recorded 200-something songs.
Yeah.
Like, the guy just continuously records and sees what sticks.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
That is pretty funny, though. That was I liked them all. I think they're all good party songs.
Is that Thug on Freaking You, or is that
that's
just
Thug.
P&D?
No, that's Thug.
Okay.
That's Thug.
Because I think it's Thug, but then I was on Twitter, and then people were saying it's not Thug. P&D's just doing that to his voice. I was like, no, like
That's
that
Thug.
can't be not Thug.
That's
okay.
Thug.
That makes me feel better.
Think about it.
Makes me feel
Thug has
better.
been working with Drake. Drake is going to be
I know that they
like, what was
know
it?
each other.
He was doing something with his new album that's coming out.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no, I think it's Thugger. It only makes sense.
I like it, though. I like it. So Freaking You and Low Battery are my favorite. But the whole thing's good. The other two songs, Peace of Mind and Rendezvous, are both good as well. I think... Now, people said that his Instagram or Snapchat post last week was about Bryson Tiller.
Can you explain for those who don't know?
Well, last week he had an Instagram or Snapchat post, and he said, you guys have to start singing. And he pretty much said it right after Tiller dropped his album last
Right.
week.
Yeah, some people said it was aimed at Ed Sheeran, and I was thinking, are you kidding me?
That was not aimed at Ed Sheeran.
That is definitely 100% not aimed at Ed
No,
Sheeran.
I didn't see that at all.
Ed Sheeran, yeah, I saw it on posts, and I was like, you guys are clickbaiting.
I didn't see that at all, and whoever
somebody
posted that
thought
is
Drake.
crazy.
Well, he said culture a culture vulture.
Yeah, but Ed and him don't even make the same...
No, I know. I was saying,
type
I'm
of
sorry.
music at all.
I don't know if you heard. I said people were also saying Drake, and then I tried to say culture vulture, and I started yawning. But it's not aimed at. We don't think it's aimed at Drake. We don't think it's aimed at Ed Sheeran. We definitely think it's aimed at Bryson Tiller. Some people said also Tory Lanez. However, with the whole are Drake and Tory Lanez good now, and with Bryson
I
just
hope it's
dropping.
aimed at Tory Lanez.
Oh gosh.
I hope so, because he sucks at music. He doesn't deserve a career. I hope he never puts out another body of work again. I have beef. Bryson, or not Bryson, Tory Lanez, when I see you, it's on sight.
What? Whoa.
I'm going to fight him.
Like you did Tevin. You're just gonna see him and then you're gonna kick a shed. Ah!
I'm not going to kick a shed.
For those of you,
I was
okay.
baiting.
So Malcolm got in he was.
That
there
was not a fight. It was not a fight. No one got hurt.
Yo, okay.
Who got hurt?
Time out. All right.
No one got hurt.
Yeah.
Fights mean people get hurt. I could have hurt that boy if I wanted to.
Okay, so you blame it on Trey for jumping in?
No.
The only rule was don't go to the ground. That was the only rule. And
I
it went to
wanted
the
to hurt
ground.
him.
And it went to the ground.
But nobody got hurt.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the moral of the story. The funniest part of this whole thing, Malcolm was irritated by his name is Tevin. They're all good. No worries about this. They laugh at it now.
What's up, T?
But Tevin lit a firework near everybody, and for some reason that just set Malcolm off.
I picked a fight.
And he definitely just was doing anything he could to fight. Tevin didn't want to fight. He was like, this is stupid. And
yeah, for sure.
Malcolm got so mad to the point, and I will always remember this moment, that he's in flip-flops, ladies and gentlemen, and he just kicks the side of a shed.
Some of my favorite flip-flops.
He
too.
kicked the side of a shed as hard as he could, and I literally thought he broke his foot right then and there, because I was thinking...
I didn't feel it until like an hour
This
later.
man has flip-flops on, and he just kicked this shed like he had steel-toed boots on.
For sure.
Anyways, he did mess his feet up.
Yeah, I didn't feel it, though, until like an hour later after all the commotion was died down. But yeah, I followed Tevin. I tried to bully him.
Yeah, you did.
I wanted to bully him. But yeah, no one let me like really fight him. I wanted to really hurt him and fight him. But I couldn't. No one let me. I wanted to break rules and fight him.
Break rules.
But no one got hurt.
No.
Tevin's,
you did.
Tevin's cool.
Tevin, you got him on the mouth once, and he had braces, so I'm pretty sure he was bleeding.
That's what's up. I don't remember that.
Gosh dang it.
But we're cool now. He's a cool kid.
Wait, how did we get here? We're talking about new music.
I don't know.
Oh, Tory Lanez.
Oh, because I promise, when I see Tory Lanez, if no one lets me fight Tory Lanez when I see him and people break it up, and when I get him to the ground, then I'll be mad. I'll be incensed and livid. Tory Lanez is garbage. I don't know where we...
Colours.
Colors 2. Colors 2. So, I like the project. I give it a thumbs up. I think it's good. Shout out to Party Next Door.
For sure.
I really, really appreciate it.
If you like party, you'll like it.
Yep. If you like party, you'll like it. I listen to Halsey. Hopeless Fountain something or other.
I did too.
I like the second half of it. I thought the song with Quavo. I thought
the song with Quavo was pretty weak. Eyes Closed was my favorite song, actually.
Oh, you like the top half.
No, I like Eyes Closed, and then I said Now, and I like Now or Never. And then
Now or Never's all right.
I think Lie was okay.
If it's not for you, you can say it's not for you. I'm here for it. I'm here for the second half.
I don't know
of
how
the
it's called alternative. This is not an alternative album. This is pop to a T.
I don't think it's like...
iTunes has categorized the genre as alternative.
But I don't think it's pop like the Carly Rae Jepsen joint from like last week. I think that's like super pop. I think that's the definition of pop when it comes to female singers. Mm-hmm. This isn't that. This has more melody and it has more... I just don't think that they know how to put her in a box, because when they say pop, I think that they're thinking Carly Rae Jepsen, Taylor Swift type of landfall, and she's a little darker.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I'm not going back to it.
I'll go back to Don't Play. I'll probably go back to Now or Never, because I like that. I'll go back to Lie, and I'll probably go back to... There's one other one. There was one up top.
It's probably Eyes Closed.
It might have been Eyes Closed. I'll go back to those when I make a playlist.
Nice.
Because I need to update a playlist here pretty soon. My cruise playlist.
Yeah, but I think media's trying to push her pretty hard right now.
I like her. I don't have a problem with her right now, honestly.
No, I mean, it's an okay album, everybody. If you're looking for something new, give it a listen. It might be for you. You might like way more. We're not going to say it's bad. It's not bad. I'm not going to say it's bad at all. Just I don't think it's personally my taste.
Major Lazer dropped. They dropped an EP actually a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And the first two songs are super, 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 super strong.
Two songs are great.
They have a song with Travis Scott, Camila Cabello, and Quavo. You put that together with their production, I don't know how you go wrong. This is great for the summer. I think it's going to be good.
I just also want to say real quick, I'm pretty sure Quavo has had a song every week for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, on something. I think that his push is either going to be really great because of all the exposure, or people will get burnt out because of all the exposure. It's going to either go one or two ways. I hope it's great. I hope he keeps getting pushed to the moon, because I love Quavo, and I wish I was him.
Quavo!
They put out a song also, the second song we were talking about, called Buscando Helves. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's featuring J Balvin, that you just heard on the Wale song, Columbia Heights, and Shana Paul.
Dude, I think actually the second song is my favorite song.
I like that song a lot. I like that song. I also like the Sua Cara song. Don't know if I'm saying that right. And the song that has Jadena on it, called Particula. I saw Jadena's name and wanted it to be better. It's not as good as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Overall, it's a cool EP. It's a summertime vibey type of situation. But
first two songs
are probably the best
super
songs
strong.
on it.
I love hearing Sean Paul. Sean Paul.
Yo Gotti.
I didn't get to listen to all this. I did listen to the big single though.
So I really like hearing Yo Gotti's voice on Mike Will Made It beats. He dropped Gotti Made It. It's a collaborative EP type thing, and it's only 9 songs. Mm-hmm. But I'm a fan of it. If you need Ignorant Bliss to just run around this summer in, like, there's songs that I'm gonna go back to on this. Rake It Up is the big single with Nicki Minaj. Nicki's doing some cool things. I'm liking her summer right now.
I think she just need. I mean, it's pretty good. I want her to hear her just more rap. Like, I don't like no like, and I know her thing is to like change up voices and stuff like that. But like, I just want to hear like some bars again. Like,
I mean, I'm cool with it because I feel like when it comes to Nicki, like, would you say that her most memorable verse is Monster?
easily.
She changed her voice a lot.
I know, that's why I was like, and I know that's what she's known for. But I felt like it was, I don't know, it wasn't really what I wanted. I don't really like the song, actually, so that's probably what it is.
I'm a fan
It's
of
a
this
strip
EP.
club song, also.
It's a strictly strip club song.
Yeah, it's
pretty
like,
much.
he literally says it's
Pretty
for the strip clubs.
My favorite one is Letter to the Trap. I think it's funny because the beat is super mellow, but he's talking about some real harsh trap ghetto stuff, and it's just really funny to me.
Nice.
Mike Will's production's dope. I like
Mike Will's good.
production. So that is Yo Gotti, Gotta Make It. Then Dua Lipa. I hope I am saying your name right.
I don't know how to say her name either. See, and they call her Pop, and I'm like,
This is more poppy than Halsey. You don't think so?
No. I think they're in
To
the
me, this
same
is more
lane.
pop.
I think it's in the exact same lane.
She's not as dark.
Yeah, but that other one's not as bluesy.
Yeah, but also you have to understand that when people go dark now, they consider the alternative because the popular audience doesn't want to listen
The Weeknd's
to it.
pop.
With this album, yeah. The Weeknd hasn't always been this pop.
No.
This is a pop
House of
album.
Balloons is not pop.
All of Trilogy is not pop.
No.
Kissland is not really pop. And then the album that earned it and stuff was on. That was slowly moving into pop.
Towards
and then
pop.
this album was pop. That
Yeah.
was a pop album.
Yeah.
But do you like this?
I like her voice a lot. I didn't get to finish it all. I got until about 7. I'm going to go back to it. I think her voice is just a unique sound that I can't really put my finger on like anybody else who sounds like her. The song with Miguel was really good. I
Yeah,
like
the
that
song
one a lot.
with Miguel is
Lost in
probably
Your
my
Light.
favorite. Lost in Your Light. She has another song called Room for Two. Those two are my favorite. Those two are my favorite on the album. I think it's cool though. I'll probably go back and find some stuff for my playlist on this. But I think those two are the ones that I'm gonna really, really go back to, for sure.
Yeah, man. A-Chow. I loved A-Chow's.
See, I thought this was decently weak. I thought that it was decent, but it wasn't like, it didn't grab me. Like, I'm
Right.
not going to go back to any of these for me.
I'll go back to a couple. He's not better than Nav.
No.
Nav is, but I think if you like that Nav style, which I feel like I'm liking more and more, because I like Round Whippin'. Round Whippin' was on an older EP of his like 2 years ago, and I loved that song. And I played that song a lot. But it's A.CHAL, put out his first project, because his other one was just an EP, 11 tracks. I thought it was solid. I wasn't mad about it at all.
Okay. Any other songs you want to note on there?
I think Love and Hennessy was good. I like that a lot. To the Light's good. There was another one. What was it?
I liked Quanto.
Yeah.
Quanto and Love and His.
Yeah, Quanto was good. There was another one. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was track 8, but he did like the more of like he flipped it English and Spanish, and I felt like it was a good vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check it out. H-Chow. What was the name of the? I'm trying to remember the name of the project again.
The actual
On Gas.
On Gas.
On Gas.
On Gas.
On Gas.
So you're going to go back to this and listen.
I'll go back. And then, gosh, what was that one EP I sent you? Was his name Chokey?
Choker.
Choker.
Yeah.
So
Choker.
his name is, okay, so I read this article on Pigeons and Planes, and they said, like, check out this guy named Choker, because he actually self-produced this. He wrote it. He recorded it himself. He did everything. And I think it's called No Pressure or something like that.
I believe so.
And so it's just a super like new guy, and I checked him out and I really, really liked him. I think he was really unique. Honestly, it was my favorite project I heard, just because I always like finding somebody who's like super new to the scene and has something that they can give. I know you said you're not really feeling it at all, but I thought it stood out to me a lot. So I'm going to definitely go back and listen to that quite a bit. I said it reminded me of how I felt when Frank Ocean first came out. I will say Frank Ocean's has a way lasting impact, but the way like the sounds moved and the way the beats are different and the way his transitions and stuff like that, and he threw in like a couple like different bars and stuff here. I don't think he's on Frank Ocean's level, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this, like the nostalgia ultra vibe I got from it. I was like, this is summertime and it's something fresh and new. So definitely going back to that guy.
Yeah, that just didn't really grab me. I felt like it was like an imitation or karaoke type of feel to it. It wasn't. Because everyone tries to copy that style, I feel like, but doesn't do it well enough. I didn't think his vocals were there. I didn't think his vocals were there to like match what Frank is able to do with a song and really take it to a different place.
No, Frank's voice is way better, but I mean, I don't know how you could grab me. I don't know how you could say that. And then there's Halsey, whatever. Like that's nothing about that is unique at all.
Halsey? Yeah. Okay, but you're comparing two.
I know, but I'm just saying you're saying this whole thing where like everyone's trying to do that. That's the only part I'm saying. I'm just surprised that you don't feel that way.
There's a lot of people in that lane right now. I'm feeling the pop stuff. The girl pop stuff, I'm feeling that stuff right now.
Really?
There's a lot of people. We've even said on this podcast, there's a lot of people in that lane right now.
I'm getting to the point where it all sounds the same.
Well, you don't have to listen.
Actually, I do, for the sake of the podcast, so. If I didn't, I'd be doing my job. Turn up the mic. This is our first fight.
What?
Samurais.
Knights are better.
Samurais.
Knights are better.
Samurai. What else did you listen to? I didn't listen to Mally Music. I've heard very good things about this.
Amazing.
Is it good?
I've heard really good. Mally Music is dope. He's a Christian dude. He is a dude that he does a lot of writing for other people.
Mm-hmm. I heard his writing.
Written for Christette Michelle. He's written for BJ the Chicago Kid. And BJ the Chicago Kid writes for a lot of other people. So you know if he's willing to get verses from other people, then he has to have a huge respect for them. I really, really like Mally Music. The weirdest people like Mally Music that like don't listen to Christian R&B, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of interesting to hear. My favorite song, so Gonna Be Alright, that was on a older EP, but I like that a lot. The Jasmine Sullivan, Loved by You. I really think this feels good. He also has a song called Contradiction by Jenny Aiko. That's pretty cool. And What You've Done, it's a throwback, kind of has some gospel tones to it. I really like it. But overall, this is something that's dope. I am actually going to let my mom listen to this. Like, it's one of those to where my mom could enjoy it. Mm-hmm. I enjoy it, and there's no generational, like, weirdness. You know, This is music that everyone can enjoy, but not in a cheesy way.
That's good. Yeah, I really do want to listen to him. People are saying his penmanship in this album is crazy.
Yeah, it's called The Transition of Mally. So make sure that you listen to it. It's pretty good. Sinead, Sinead.
I didn't even see this one.
Yeah, so she had a single that we talked about maybe on episode 2 or 3. This is strong.
Good?
This is strong.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
I'm trying to listen to me. I don't know what you're listening to.
That's why I always just share you stuff.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure we be on the same page.
Well, but see, if you're listening to stuff that I don't listen to, then you can do your opinion, and I can listen to the stuff that you're not listening to. Like, we're going to listen to the big stuff.
I tried listening to All Time Low, and then I cut it off 30 seconds.
Oh, they haven't been good since their second album.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Everybody's talking. Nope. I was like, this is just not me.
So yeah, Don't Waste My Time is a single that she put out a while ago. That's really good. She has a song with Wretch 32, who is, if you like the British R&B or British rap music, you've heard of Wretch. Wretch does a lot of stuff with Stormzy, so it's really dope. And he does a lot of stuff with Ed Sheeran. So Wretch is dope.
The more you know.
It was cool.
The more you know, ladies and gentlemen.
Trying to think if there's anything I listen to. I don't think so. I didn't listen to Alt J. I tried, but I got like
he
one
was
song
already
in.
on there. He was. That's
last
not.
week?
Yeah,
From
that's
last week?
not
Okay,
new.
Cool. I don't
But
feel
we
bad
didn't.
then.
We both didn't listen to it. It's an alternative album for those of you who are wondering. Apple Music is also really pushing this Sigrid girl. I didn't listen to that. That Don't Kill My Vibe has been in hot tracks for like a month, and I'm like, there's no way.
time.
I don't think people are streaming that track that much.
A long time. I will say that Fifth Harmony dropped down with Gucci Mane, and I thought that without Gucci Mane the song would have been fine, but with Gucci Mane it just feels like, hey, let's go get a rapper.
Another one of those, yeah.
But this is Fifth Harmony's first push for an album that they're gonna put out here pretty soon. The single's called Run. The single's called Down. It's their first album without Camila Cabello since she left.
Feeling it.
So we'll see. It was just okay to me.
I got so excited to see Chief Keef going home, and I listened to that song, complete Trinidad. She's trying to do what Lil Yachty's doing, and I'm like, why? No one liked you because you were trying. Oh my gosh.
It's interesting though that you say that because Chief Keef is the father of that sound. Chief Keef is the father to like all of these mumble rap type of
Lil B is.
of dudes.
No.
I mean, past that generation. Because let's be real, Lil B never crossed over the way that Chief Keef
No,
crossed
but
over.
he's the father of it.
You can say he's the father the same way that you can say Gucci Mane's the father of trap music,
Yeah.
but he doesn't mumble or anything or get as hype as like Waka Flocka,
But
where he took it is what I'm saying.
Chief Keef did none, absolutely zero songs off of his first album sounded like that one.
Have you listened to some of his mixtape stuff? Because some of his mixtape
Macaroni,
stuff...
remember that song? That terrible song
do.
after he tried to come back. I'm just saying, I didn't listen to Chief Keef because I thought his album was strong, and when I saw a single, I was like, okay, hopefully he's going back to that because I won't.
He's
mind
actually
it.
put out a ton of stuff.
It's garbage,
but it's none of it's
Don't
good
even
to me.
listen to it.
None of it's good to me. But
You like
this
his
will
first
make
album,
sense.
though?
Yes, I do.
Everybody does.
So my gym playlist.
Yeah.
But if you listen to his mixtape stuff that he's been doing, you'll understand this more, I think. This isn't out of the blue for him. He's been doing this a little while.
Poop. It was poop. What'd you think of the new 2 Chainz track?
Love it. I can't wait.
Featuring Travis.
I can't wait. It's gonna be good. His album is full of features. It pretty much looks like a Diddy album right now.
Hey, speaking of features, did you see?
What?
Monday.
What? Oh yeah, Monday. The Drake
DJ Khaled
DJ
collab,
Khaled
ladies
is
and
coming
gentlemen.
out with a song called "To the Max" with Drake.
I can't wait.
I'm hoping that every
I don't want to
single...
overhype myself though.
Yeah.
Because I thought
Well, I never thought For Free was as good as people thought.
for free. No, exactly. And I was
I
like,
like
For
it.
Free is good.
I like it a lot.
But
I never thought it was.
you hold it to a
as
certain
good as other people.
caliber, you know?
I hope that DJ Khaled, for every single he releases off this album, uses his baby,
Oh, he will.
because
That cover is awesome.
it's amazing. And the baby floating in the pool donut on "I'm the One," the first single, is really great.
It's good marketing, but
And Shining
We've known
is really
DJ
great.
Khaled's a genius.
He's a great
with
guy.
marketing.
He's a great guy. I can't wait for him to use his baby for every single thing ever in life. I'm a big fan. I want his baby to stay a baby. Let's see what else came out single wise.
Meek Mill's featuring Chris Brown.
Oh yeah, he
And
came out with a
Ty Dolla
R&B
$ign.
type song. It was called "Whatever You Need." I like it.
It's
It was chill. So for me, that's last week's Glow and that's this are both songs that I like from Meek Mill. It has me feeling pretty good right now about Meek and what I think the potential for I don't know if it's gonna be DC-5. I don't know if it's gonna be an album. I don't know what this is leading up to really. I know the album's coming, but you know sometimes he'll put out little EPs.
Oh yeah.
So he put out the Weekend music not long ago, but I'm guessing since this has a better looking album art, I'm guessing this is for the album. Glow, the art looks kind of mixtape-ish.
Right.
But so I don't know where that's gonna land. But yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm a fan. Let's see here. What else come out? 13 by Lanny. I always support them.
I mean, I think that's most of it.
Oh, Purple Ape. Did you listen to Saw Baby, Purple Ape?
No.
So Saw Baby is the pull up with a stick when it hit. You know that song?
No.
You've never heard that song?
What? No.
Drake might get on a remix of that.
What is it?
Pull up with a stick, let him hit.
No.
You've never heard that song?
No.
Okay, well, it's a decently big song. It's been out for a while.
Oh.
And
I haven't seen anybody post it on Twitter.
They talked about it on Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, and I was gonna listen to it, but then something happened at work.
Okay. This song is kind of a follow up. It's called Purple Ape. It's just one of those ride around and listen to dull music, but then you'll feel yourself kind of bopping at the same time. So to me, it falls in the same way that the Yo Gotti EP falls in for me. Neo made his song called Another Love Song public to Apple. We've listened to this on SoundCloud, and it is finally available on Apple, so you can have it. I like it. It gives me hope for Neo. I hope that this is real, man. I hope that this gives me some real hopes for the future.
We like Neo here.
Snake Hips, they put out right now, featuring our boy LA,
Hey.
Big Baby Drive,
Hey.
and Her. So those are three acts that I actually really enjoy.
Yeah.
Her is coming, I'm telling you. I like it. It's very smooth. I dig it.
It's really good.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Snake Hips is really, really dope.
Yeah, I like their production a lot.
Yes, agreed.
And then we have Ansel Egert. He was featured on, where'd it go? Where did you go?
Right there at the bottom.
Where'd you, there's. He was featured.
No,
where'd it go? I
Logic
went
was
past it.
featured. It's at the bottom. No, you scrolled up. Literally keep going and it will become right at the bottom. Right there. Right there. Oh my god.
I'm just messing with you.
I was like, this dude's blind.
So Ansel Egert was featured on Logic's album on Killing Spree. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so now Logic is repaying the favor, and he is featured on Ansel's. I think I'm saying that name right. On Ansel's song, This Was Okay to Me. His voice is really interesting because his voice sounds like it was trained, like for like classical singing or something like that, but yet the instrumentation's not that. So I wonder if he was ever classically trained. But
Might
we
have
know
been.
he's an actor.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is leading to an actual album because it says single. Says it's a single, which
Interesting.
leads me to believe it's going to be on an actual album.
Very mellow. Very, very mellow.
Was there
Okay.
any other singles you listened to?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's all I listened to.
Okay. All right. Well, that does it for your new music. Make
New
sure you let
music.
us know what you are listening to. Oh, there's a Foo Fighters, and I don't really do the Foo Fighters, so
No.
sorry. I know that there's a lot of people excited about it. I saw.
Did you listen to Lord? I didn't listen to Lord either because all those other songs are trash.
I didn't like her other song, so I did not listen to Lord either. No.
We didn't listen to it, guys. You can let us know. Also, too, next week, we are going to be doing a new segment after we bring up new music. We're going to mention a mixtape Malcolm and I both went back to during the week and let you know why you should go back and listen to it and let you know how is it aged, things of that nature. So I got some mixtape ideas that we could go back to that would be fun to talk about. Because
Cool.
our library for mixtapes is pretty gigantic because we were
Yeah.
on it back then.
I used to only listen to mixtapes because I had to get LimeWire off of my computer.
Right.
Couldn't download the actual albums anymore. And I was like, you know what? At the time, artists were making better music on mixtapes anyway. So I just downloaded so many, every Gucci Mane, every
Yeah.
Wayne, everything I possibly
Every
could.
Waka.
So Wiz,
Wiz had a ton.
Wiz, that Burn After Rolling is very underrated.
Yeah.
Extremely underrated. You remember he had the If I Was a
lame.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. So yeah, that'd be cool. That's a cool little segment.
So we're gonna do that.
For all our mix tape heavy fans.
You know which one I'm actually really excited to go back to, because we were so, like, this is a group, and that's fine. We could talk about this just because we didn't have a topic or anything. Is there another group that you were disappointed in that didn't blow up the way you thought they were going to blow up? Mine personally, and I'm going to go back to this because I know you're going to feel the same, the Cataracts.
Oh, yeah.
The Cataracts, remember that mixtape they did? It was so good.
You know what's interesting about the Cataracts? I think that in a way they were... So they had Dev with them.
Right, yeah,
and
they
she
had
was like
Dev,
the girl.
bass down low.
And then I remember they put something out with her. Like they put out like a mixtape or an album with her while Dat Piff was still relevant and a thing. They put a mixtape out with her and it was kind of lame, kind of weak. And then I think she separated from them and then they just wanted to do production. And I think that their timing was off because just producing only, I think they're what Snake Hips... They kind of fit in that mold production if they were going to be relevant today. I thought they were going to be super big.
Well, there's two guys and there's actually a feud between them. And then one of them actually like just left. I actually, for some reason, I don't know why, but I found his like Facebook account and I added him as a friend. But he apparently like after his like dispute, like he left America. And like was like doing that whole like find yourself, and actually, you know that Gold song.
Oh, Kiara Gold, yeah.
One of those guys from the Cataracts actually produced that track.
That's hard. I love that song.
And so, but yes, it was mainly because of the dispute between them. But I mean, they had like 4 bangers for a while. Remember their G6 song? Man.
Yeah, but G6 got like swiped from them in a weird way. You remember because like Far East movement came.
Oh my gosh, Far East movement.
And they like
bought it from them or something. They had to.
Yeah, but then they like passed it off like their voices were the ones in the thing.
Either that or we didn't figure that out actually. We never did. We didn't. Because on the original mixtape, it said the Cataracts made that song, and it said nothing about no Far East movement. That's true.
So what could have happened is that was the Far East movement's voices the whole time, other than Dev, and they just produced it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which, if that's the case, that's fine. Either that or it could
have been the reference track.
It could have been the reference track, but if you're the Cataracts, I don't know why you would give
reference tracks from Heartbreak Drake. That was pretty much.
I don't know why you would give that song away. That's ridiculous.
I want to go back to that though. There was a couple like songs off of, what was it, White and Black or something like that?
Something like that.
I want to go back to that. Was there any other group? For me, I thought the Cataracts were going to do it. I know yours. But they're coming back though.
Who?
They're not Pac Div. Gosh dang it. What's the name?
I think mine, I was going to say honestly, mine is either the Cool Kids or Pac Div.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Who did the Van song?
The Wolfpack and Lil B.
Wolfpack. Okay, sorry. Not the Wolfpack. So, Pac Div. That's the one I think for you.
Pac Div probably. Because at the time that they came out,
they have bars.
They were individually rappers, and I had only heard of one. The dude with the low-cut hair. The skinny dude. I had heard of him before, but I hadn't heard the other two dudes, and I guess like they did like a Justice League thing. They just joined together. And it was Mage. But I'm looking forward to them coming back out. I'm really looking forward to them coming back out. So that'll be good.
Can you think of anybody else? Another artist for me, XV. I thought XV was gonna blow up.
XV, and I know it sounds weird because it's because he still like has a deal and he's like he writes and produces for people, so he's like in the game, like he's relevant. But Big Crit, man, I thought Big Crit was going to be
huge, superstar status.
But he's too real. He's too real. He won't sell out. He won't like make like a radio hit. So I mean, it'll never really happen for him on that scale. It's gonna take for him to get older for people to be like, you know who was really good? Like how people treat Scarface now. And Scarface was that same way. And I think that that's how they're going to look at him. And he's going to be a Bun B type of figure.
Yeah, I can see that. Trying to think of any other artists who I was like, yo, this group can do it. I'd have to go through my mixtapes, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have like a lot of like gems that I'm like, oh man, this guy's really good. He's going to do something. And then they don't do anything.
On another note, guys, we're going to go see Wonder Woman tonight.
Yeah.
We're actually going in like 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me the time.
I didn't?
No.
Yeah, we're going to 8:15. I thought I told you what time.
No.
Ever?
No. You just said we can. I was said Wonder Woman Friday, and you were like, yeah. That's
I
all
thought
you
I
said.
told you what time.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 8:15.
No, our podcast is gonna be short as heck.
That's not going to be that short. We've rambled for a while. It'll probably be an hour. Yeah.
It's
'cause I
usually an
got
hour
here-
30.
Have you found anyone yet saying, hey, guess what? This podcast needs to be an hour 30
All right, fine.
or else. You're confrontational today. Are you okay?
Well,
What's wrong?
My wife's gonna get mad
Why
because
is she
she's
gonna
gonna
be
be
mad
like,
at
you didn't tell me it was at 8:15, and I'm gonna be
It's
like,
my
you know
fault.
what? I didn't know it was at 8:15
Yell it
either,
to
babe.
her now.
And she's gonna have to get ready,
Yell it to her now.
babe. I'm pretty sure she's on FaceTime with her nieces, and I can't text her because I don't have a phone, because it's being used.
You're very confrontational today. What's wrong with you?
I'm doing it for the camera.
No, you're not. You're confrontational.
Don't.
You've
Don't
been
push
more,
me
you
to the edge.
No. Listen.
Don't
You've
push me.
been more confrontational for like the last like months.
Really?
Like
Oh, it's coming
personality
out.
wise, you've been confrontational.
It's coming
Let's
out.
talk about it.
Yo.
You've been like
Am I being
moody.
am I a dick?
Moody.
Not like mean though, right?
No, just with me. Like confrontational. Like if I say something, you'll say something like totally to the contrary. Like you'll what's the word I'm looking for? You're challenging.
Oh.
You're more challenging than you've been.
Why didn't you tell me
Recently.
earlier? I'm not trying to be challenging.
I don't know. Just wonder if you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I haven't been in my word lately. I will say that. Maybe that's what it is.
Okay.
You know how it is. You gotta change the
I do. I know
Maybe
what
that's
is.
what it is.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Podcast therapy.
Podcast there. I didn't know that. Jeez.
It's not a bad thing, obviously. You know, I
Well,
think it's.
You know me. I
think
don't want
it's-
to be like.
I think
a
it's one of
rude
those
individual.
things where.
You gotta point it out to me now.
But I'm not a pointer outer because I'm so low.
I'm your boy. You can point it out.
I know, but
You
I'm
just pointed it out
I'm
out of
just-
all places on a podcast, and you're not gonna tell me you can point it out when it's just me and
This
you.
is a safe place. this is
Play it here, like, yo, play it back.
no, because see, if I point it out here, then
Yeah.
you'll see that like I'm obviously okay with it. If I come to you in secret, that means like we're having issues, like it's a problem.
No, I never
and I'm
thought that
bothered
way.
by
No,
it.
no.
I'm not bothered by it.
No, today I've been confrontational for sure. Mainly, I mean, I think it only really started from the pop star thing. No, but I just know Mary's gonna be like, well, why didn't you tell me? That's mainly what it is.
My bad.
Because I'm dressed. I'm ready to go.
That's my
Don't-
bad. I forgot to tell you the time.
It's all good. All right. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. But let's go into some NBA Finals talk.
NBA Finals, the game was last night.
Game one. We are now Warriors 1.
The end of it was a blowout. The
0.
first half was 100%.
So good.
The building was electric. Jay-Z and Rihanna and all of those
Kevin.
type of people were there. It was
I'm pretty sure
Kevin
I saw
Hart.
T-Pain.
You may have. I saw a really sick picture of the Bay. I know this is gonna upset you. It was G-Eazy, Mr. Fab, E40, and Too Short. And it was just cool because
That's
like
the Bay.
the Bay doesn't
G-Eazy
get
is
any
the
shine.
Bay.
Yeah, I mean now he's
Yeah.
the only. I mean, Too Short will get his shine on little songs, but people put him on there because he's a veteran.
Right.
But they don't put him on there because he's gonna kill a track or anything. It was a cool picture to see on Complex. I was like, that's crazy. These people never get represented, but because their team is doing well,
Yeah.
they finally get represented.
That's good.
And they're the dudes that's like held them down for like a long time.
For sure.
They're the Bay for real.
That's awesome. That's good to hear.
Building was electric.
Yeah, it was.
Kevin Durant lost his mind. Went off, open dunks everywhere. But here's how I feel. With a blowout like that, not a lot is proved. Like, not a lot is accomplished on either end. You got the W, but there's not much you can learn from that if you're the Warriors. And if you're the Cavs,
there's a lot.
You know that Tristan Thompson isn't going to be zero points.
He was huge. You know LeBron's not turning it over.
You know J.R. Smith is going to have more than 1 3 in a game. You know that.
Yeah, they're okay. So Kyrie, if you're not Kyrie and you're LeBron, you went 5 for 22. That's not going to happen again.
No, that's not going to happen again.
And also, I will say this:
turnovers were
that was costly.
Turnovers were insane.
KD and Steph Curry had A+ games. Steph Curry hit all of the big threes that he needed.
He hit all the big ones. Yeah, he did. He hit all the big ones. He shot quite a bit.
Well, you remember there was that one point they came back and it was 6 or 8 after they were coming back from that 21-point deficit. And then all of a sudden, I think Steph hit a 3, and then there was a turnover, and then they hit another 5 points just like that.
Right. I will say, though, on the flip side, Klay Thompson isn't going to go 3 of 17.
Right.
That was ridiculous. I've never seen him play that poorly. His defense was great, but, like, he couldn't. And Draymond, too. Like, Draymond hit a couple shots, but those dudes on the other side are not going to be that bad. Tristan's not going to be that bad, and JR's not going to be bad, but on the other side, Klay and Draymond aren't going to be that bad.
Right.
Like, that was insane. But turnovers...
So that would probably balance out because I don't think Kate...
The only thing is where it doesn't balance out is Klay can get hotter than JR.
Yeah.
And there's a potential... And the Warriors missed a lot of shots at the rim. Cavs missed shots too, but the Warriors missed more shots at the rim. If those shots would have went in, it would have been a very ugly game.
Also,
it would have been a very ugly game.
Second half, though, Cavs didn't go to the lane as much because they were putting people in foul trouble first quarter, second quarter. That was keeping them in the game. And then they stopped, and I noticed that third quarter. Once they, in my opinion, what really killed them was how the Cavs didn't look like they were ready to play at the beginning of the second half, and the Warriors came out 13-0 run.
Yeah,
that put them in such a hole. It was pretty much.
LeBron's got to do something about these free throws.
Oh yeah,
that's actually getting ridiculous.
That crowd was so loud though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like throughout the playoffs.
If he's gonna work on one part of his game during the offseason, it should be his free throws.
Yeah, like it's kind of weird. I've never seen someone his size struggle that much and be a star.
Yeah.
Ever. Usually it's like the bigger dudes. They're not that good. So yeah, game 1 goes to the Warriors. Warriors won. It was a fun game to watch. Kevin Durant went off completely. Mm-hmm. The rumor is that Rihanna yelled brick when he shot and missed. And then the rest of the game, he like gave her little looks when he was going off. It was really funny. There was one point where it looked like a video game, though, with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant.
Balling.
First half was nuts.
Steph was hitting those threes from half court.
Those new shoes, I like them. I like the design a lot.
I do like the design. I think that I couldn't wear them because I have fat legs and it would look weird.
Like Action Bronson said when he went sneaker shopping.
Yeah.
With those socks. Shoes.
Oh yeah.
He's like, my calves are too big.
Yeah. Like it would look weird. Mm-hmm. But on other people, like I like the design of them. Curry 4s, not bad.
Way better than the 3s. Yeah, I'm excited. Sunday.
I didn't bet on
Sunday
this
the next game?
Yeah. I didn't bet on this series, but here's what I'll say. Just saw those maroon and gum bottom LeBron 13s lows that came out. If the Cavs win, I'll buy those.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll buy those if the Cavs win. But I'm saying Warriors in 7. But I didn't bet on the game. But these are the first. I didn't bet on the series, but these are the first LeBrons that I've liked in a long time.
Awesome.
So bye.
And then I looked at last year. Well, first game Warriors won by I believe it was like 11 or 12, and then the next game they won by around 20, and then the next game that's when Cavs blew them out by 30. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, LeBron is 1 in like 6 or 1 in 7 in game 1s.
Really?
Yeah, he's not. It's not a big deal that he's losing game one.
I didn't know
like,
that.
He has
actually.
a
That's a good
history
statistic.
of losing game ones in playoffs.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Well, you're talking about shoes earlier, buddy.
Yeah.
You want to transition to our top five?
Yeah, it is our top five. We're giving you our top 5 favorite sneakers, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start this off.
What you got?
One of my top 5 are the iconic, legendary Jordan 1s. I don't have a pair, but I want a pair. I really like those Royals.
I have those on my list as well.
Oh,
they're
gosh.
they're
iconic.
hard. I love
they're
that
not-
silhouette.
I don't think they're ever going to not be cool.
Jordan 1s, no, they're sick. I like them.
They're
I like 'em a lot.
iconic in so many different ways. Started the Jordan brand. When the colorways come out, people go crazy. You just can't. They look good in shorts. They look good with pants. Like, you just can't go wrong with them, in my opinion. I think Jordan 1s are a very, very, very
They're comfortable too, by the way.
iconic sneaker.
They changed the cushion in them, and I have a pair of mids like that I got maybe a year or so ago.
Yeah.
And they're more cushy because I used to have an old pair and they're not that cushy.
Okay.
So I think they changed the cushioning in them. Shout out to Jordan.
Sick.
I'll say T-Mac 2s.
Ooh,
I really like the
T-Mac 2s,
design.
huh?
The toe has the curved 3 stripes around it.
Yeah.
And so Brandon had a pair, and then when he never wore them, so I bought them from him, and I wore them, and they're actually really good for basketball. And my feet usually don't fit in Adidas because Adidas run narrow.
Right.
And I have a wide foot, so that's why I'm like a Nike guy to hoop in only, pretty much, other than Under Armour now. But yeah, these work really good for basketball, and I think that's super important. So yeah,
T-Mac 2s.
T-Mac
Nice.
2s.
That's a good one. Next on my list is the authentic low Vans.
Oh, like the old schools? Like
Not the one with the white stripe on them.
Okay.
So when I say that, those are called old school lows.
Okay.
But the authentic one are the ones you normally see around.
Okay,
The ones
yeah.
that have a zillion silhouettes on them.
Yeah.
So when people say Vans, I'm not talking about the slip-ons. Hate slip-ons. But the ones with the laces. But when you say somebody's wearing Vans, these are the ones you think about.
Yeah.
And I just think those, I mean, I have one pair of Vans, but I think if I'm thinking like top 5 sneakers, and in my opinion of like sneakers I think are important, and then I like them, and I think I have a pair of Vans. I like wearing them definitely during the summer. And yeah, so authentic low Vans.
I've had a couple pair
They're so
of Vans.
cheap, too.
Yeah, they are. I've had a couple pair of Vans, and I've always enjoyed them when I've had them.
Nice.
But you know what? With me and Vans, I usually wear them every day, so I usually like kind of run them down faster than any other shoe.
Oh.
Because they can be worn every day.
Nice.
But similar to that, the Chuck Taylor.
Ah.
The Converse Chuck Taylor.
I was wondering if you were gonna say this because you bought a pair of Chucks. I've never owned a pair of Chucks, so I couldn't say.
I have like in my garage, I have like a stack this big of Chucks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like different colors that I was wearing, but I wore most of them when I was at school.
Yeah.
Because it was so easy to just put on sweats and Chucks and walk around. Now, if you were doing any type of athletic activity at all, do not wear Chucks. When I see guys working out at the gym with Chucks on, I don't know what they're
You're
doing.
immediately like, what?
Yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, Chucks, to me, the silhouette's classic. There have been a million types of shoes made off of that silhouette from Chucks. I think it's super cool. Prokeds has a version of the Chuck. There are Vans that look similar to the Chuck. Nike hasn't really done it before, but like the Chuck is like the basis of... It's like the bare minimum shoe. It's like the bottom grade shoe. And I think that throw it on with some jeans and a shirt, you can wear it anytime. So shout out to Chucks.
Nice. Chucks. Next on my list, and I'm going to say, we'll go back to Jordan 11s. I don't own a pair of Jordan. See, I own mainly people. I love shoes, but it's hard when you're like budgeting and all this stuff, and you gotta drop like $180 on a pair of shoes. But I was looking at the different silhouettes from Jordans, and the Jordan 11s just have a with the patent leather on the side and stuff, and just the silhouette of the sneaker looks good in lows, looks good in mids. I mean, I'm like, I really, really do love the look of them.
My favorite 11s are the all white with the frosted blue bottom. Those are
hard.
tough. Yeah, man, I like Jordan 11s. They're cool. They're not my favorite Jordans. I like the earlier ones, but if I'm going past 10, then the 11s are some that I like. I'll keep it Jordan, and I'll go with your most hated Jordan, the Jordan 3 with the concrete elephant print on it. Those are my favorite Jordan. They're just a classic shoe to me. I like the way they look. So, yeah, Jordan 3s. Dig those.
Jordan 3s. Yeah, man. I'm glad you like them.
What do you got?
All right. For me, I love these shoes. I want more every single time. The original Nike Roshe. I think the Roshe started this new trend. I think because that shoe, they were like really getting really popular with this kind of like cloth fabric toe. And then I think that kind of gave Adidas the idea, because all of their shoes now have been transitioning to this. But the cross, the running shoe, and I understand the Nike Freeze might have had something to do with that, but those were more considered to be pushing towards the athletic people. And then the Nike Roshe was just like, no, this is like a casual footwear kind of thing. And I just love the Nike Roshe.
Okay, Roshes. I thought that the Roshes are cool. They're a pretty comfortable shoe. I don't think I look right in them. I have a pair, but I wear them to like do like little running around stuff. I have a stain in them that I haven't gotten out yet. So yeah, Roshes. And then my last one's the Answer 9. These were the Answers that had the pleated sides that looked like a basketball print, and it was really sick. And I had white and black ones with a silver back, and they were my 8th grade basketball shoe. These were super comfortable, super good for my crazy sick crossovers. That season while wearing them, I averaged about 16 points because I was an all-star.
Hey.
Yeah.
Next on my list, the original Adidas NMDs. The OG NMDs are hard to get. The ones that have the red and then the blue piece on the sole with
They're
the
very
black
popular
uppers.
right now.
They're huge. They're so popular.
They are huge.
And I absolutely love the way they look. Like, ever since I first saw them. I had no idea they were going to blow up the way that they did, but immediately when I remember looking online, I was like, these are sweet.
They're not for me, but I do appreciate the fact that they are stylish. Like I appreciate that they add fashion into their design too. They're not like, like an Air Force One where it's just a colorway and maybe you'll get crazy and add some, but the NMD is not for me. I'm not a big fan of the way that they look, but we'll see how they hold up in the future. But I do appreciate them, and I appreciate their popularity. They've grown. They've grown like crazy. Everybody loves them.
That's our top 5. Do you have any shoes that any shoes that you have your eye on that you wish you had but you don't have? I wrote 4 down.
Yo, right now, I even called a plug in Chicago and he doesn't have them. I want to get the salmon-colored Victor Cruz trainers. The white ones are everywhere. The white ones are at Foot Locker right now. And I'm thinking about getting the white ones. But it's one of those things where my heart's set on the salmon joints. So when I have the white ones, like, people will be like, yeah, those are dope. But I'm going to be like, oh, they should be the salmon ones.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see. But yeah, the salmon-colored Victor Cruzes. This is weird, but the salmon color Asics.
No, the Asics are sick.
I just think it's weird because they're both salmon color.
Yeah, you like salmon.
I don't have a salmon thing.
No,
it just,
he does.
For some reason, I like it. I like to eat salmon.
That's that confrontational side of me. He does, ladies and gentlemen.
I like salmon, though.
Hey, salmon's
like
good.
salmon.
Pound it for salmon.
Pound it for salmon. Let's see what else. Be cool to have some Space Jams.
Yeah.
Cool to have some Space Jams. I don't know. Nothing earth-shattering. I guess, like, the prize would be the white and green Ray Allen Jordan 13s.
Oh, those are nice.
Those would be cushy.
For me, the original OG Yeezy Boost 750.
Okay.
I love those shoes. I've always loved them, and now to get them, you have to pay like $2,000.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have those. The Jordan 4s, the Cause.
Oh,
I actually
Cause are
really
sick.
like those.
Cause are hard.
The Cause are amazing. The Bape, with the green camouflage NMDs, they are
yeah, seen
amazing
those.
looking. I love them. And then the Jordan 1 SB Lance Mountains.
Okay.
There's one shoe is blue, one shoe is red, and
Right.
I just freaking love those.
I think also I have to add the original Yeezy on Nike. The original that came out. Yeah. Those were sick.
That'd
to
be
me.
nice.
I like those. To me, they kind of look like Victor Cruz's in a way.
Oh
A
yeah.
little bit.
Well, for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is time to end the show the only way we know how, with 101 conversation starters for couples. Shout out to Gary Chapman.
Gary Chapman with the banger. I don't know what that means.
All right. Okay, number 20. What are two of your all-time favorite movies or books? I think we've already went over our list, right?
Yeah, we've done these in top fives at some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have.
I'll say The Godfather
Mm-hmm.
and Gone with the Wind.
And I'll say Lion King and
The Circle.
I'll say the Lord of the Rings series. Just throw that out there.
Okay. Lord of the Rings series.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, babe. We're going to go see Wonder Woman in 15 minutes.
It's my fault.
Malcolm didn't tell me what time until, like, we were on the podcast. Which one?
Right here. What's the name of this?
Carmike or AMC, whatever. Not Willow.
AMC.
Love you. Well, we're not done, actually.
Send them down.
All right, send the dogs down. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 18-wheeler on fire. We didn't. We gave you
Oh my gosh.
that good, bad, bad. We gave you that new music. We gave you that NBA Finals talk. We gave you that confrontational discussion.
This was like 3 minutes.
We talked about artists that we wish blew up but didn't. We previewed that we're coming out with a new segment for next week, ladies and gentlemen. And we're letting you out a little bit early.
We're in school.
So we can go see Wonder Woman, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll tell you how Wonder Woman is.
Yeah, we'll let
We'll
you
let
know.
you guys know
let you know.
on next week's podcast. It got a 94 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the highest that a DCEU movie has gotten.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking forward to it. Hopefully it's goody gumdrop.
Hey.
Shout out to Gal Gadot. This has been episode 18. There's dogs between my legs and my bum. This has been episode 18.
They're not in your bum, are they?
Well, they were for a second.
Episode 18
Of the Daps and Pounds show.
Yes, sir.
We are gonna see you next week.
Why is it you get like choked up at the end, like you don't remember how it goes?
Because I want to leave someone crying. And
Oh.
It's like,
Oh,
what was that?
I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so, if you're with us still, thank you so much for listening to us. We really greatly appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen,
We represent 2 mics
two friends.
and 1 show.
The Daps and Pound Show. Peace. We about to get that popcorn.
We both shot like this.
I use 2 fingers, though.
Your gun's bigger than mine.
Even though you're supposed to do this, right?
Yeah, I know. It's so weird.
I've never...
This one doesn't
Never-
seem threatening.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, what's more threatening, this one or this one?
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, we are taking rubber. It's like when you take a rubber band and you put it around your,
Out finger?
yeah, and click it like a gizon. Guys, episode 18. We out. See you next
Peace.
week. Gang, 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 gang.